Powerbronze.
What? Time to fit a rear hugger. So I've been online and I've bought a rear hugger from a company called Powerbronze. Powerbronze. Okay, so I haven't even opened this box, so my surprise is your surprise. So let's see what we've got inside the box. Firstly, there's a bunch of bits. We'll get to that in a minute. The main thing, apart from packaging, and there's nothing else in that box, is a rear hugger. And this is when I find out I do not have a knife. I have a knife. So let's take a look and see what the Powerbronze rear hugger looks like. First off, it's a carbon effect. That's like carbon tribute. Carbon effect hugger is plastic. What I was hoping not to find is it's really flexible, but that might not be a bad thing, because it looks like in there's going to be something. That's that bit. That's the rear hugger. What else is in the bag? We have we have not big enough hole. Okay. Oh. We have a thing that makes that not flexible, I guess. I don't know how that's going to work. Probably that goes, I don't know, goes in there. Well, that's a thing. We have another bag within a bag. Oh. Inside the bag within a bag is, okay, another thing. Is that stainless? I don't think it's stainless. It looks like it's chrome plated or zinc plated steel. Could be stainless. And another bag within a bag. And then inside the bag within a bag we have some instructions, and we have some nuts and bolts, and we are going to need, and some rubber grommetry. We are going to need a set of Allen keys, because that's an Allen key screw, and we're going to want a 10mm spanner. So these are the instructions for Kit 91 Honda VFR 800 VTEC 02 to 13. So that's before the current model, because this old girl's getting on a bit. And I'm going to read these. Okay, 1. Remove protective film from hugger shell. See, I told you there was a protective film. Productive? It's a productive film. I've got gloves on. I can't do this. I've just done it. Okay. It says on the website, don't moan about the finish of your goods if you've forgotten to take the plastic shell off. Ta-da! There you go. There you go, that's the thing. Carbon fiber tribute. Okay, number 1. Fit grommets into hugger shell and spacers into grommets. This is where, you just fit everything on the floor. Okay. Grommets into hugger shell. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 grommets. Okay, let's try that. Grommet 1, push. Yay, that works. Grommet 2. I did an earlier video, which you're not watching, about a fiberglass hugger that I bought, thinking that fiberglass was really the way to go. And unfortunately, fiberglass, if it's not used well, if you take it out of the mold too soon, and I'm talking like a matter of hours, that fiberglass deforms and you just have a bad day. And this thing was bent. And the reason you're not seeing that video is A, because it was awful, and B, because the guy gave me the money back. So, no harm, no foul, really. Okay, ouch. One. You're supposed to be able... Where's that? Ah, there you go. You're supposed to be able to fit an auxiliary stoplight to the back of this. Though why you would want to do that when your number plate is in the way, I don't know. Unless you did a whole tail tidy thing and you removed your number plate. There you go. Grommets, spacers. Fit main bracket to hugger using 2 M6 by 20 screws and flange nuts. See figure 1. There's a picture. There's figure 1. And it looks like... Well, I hope that's on the inside. Ding ding. Like that. 1, 2. Yeah? Do you know what? I'm going to pause because I just realized that that's bent. So I'm going to take it away and hit it with a hammer. It was really easy to straighten out, which means that's a soft kind of steel. So it's probably not stainless steel. It's probably some Chinese mild steel. So it probably is plated. I'm wrong. So, okay, it's not hard. So let's try again. Trying to protect this thing from getting scratched because, well, they told me to take the stuff off it. Let's give it a go. Dum dee dum dum. You should play some music. Can I play some music? Yeah. That's number 1. I've just realised there's 2 lengths of screw here. There's one is a longer screw. I don't know what that's for. Okay. It also says, do not tighten everything fully until, I don't know, Christmas. But that'll do for now. Okay. That's the 2 bolts. Remove rear bolt holding chain rubbing strip to underside of swinging arm. Sorry, what? What's that? Are we talking about that? Remove rear bolt holding the chain rubbing strip to the underside of swing arm. That's got to be that, hasn't it? Probably not. Where would this go? What's he talking about? Do you know what? I'm going to take this off and then I'm going to find out where this rear bolt rubbing strip thing is. Okay, I figured it out. It's going to be an 8. We win. The other ones we're going to have to take off are these, which is inconvenient because that's where my Scott oiler goes. is you've got to take the rear peg off because there's a bolt back there that's got to come off. But I am going to put the bolts back in the holes because they will go missing. You know how these things can be. 5mm Allen key. I can hear the sound of other motorbikes. Not supposed to be out there, we're supposed to be locked down. Okay, that one comes out. That's really short. Are we really going to attach something to that? Okay. Fit hugger bracket and shell attached over chain guard and over L-shaped bracket. What? And then magically it's all going to go together. And I'll let you know how it happens when I've done it. Oh, come on, over here. You see, that's far too close over there. And far apart. So, wheels got to come off again. They didn't say nothing about that in the box. And move it over under where those bolts will allow. Shift it over and then see if it's in the right place. Come on then. Well, now, so that's kind of on. I'd say that was a good 3 out of 5 on my scale of difficulty. Yeah, for something that's just supposed to drop straight on, it takes a little bit of effort. That was probably an hour or so. Didn't say anything about taking that off and putting it back on. Didn't say anything about taking the tire off, and that needs to come off. A word about that. As I've taken the tire off a number of times, on the back side, getting this the wheel off with the hugger in place, the hugger, it's a good job it's flexible because it gets in the way, and you have to kind of physically brute force the wheel off. You are going to have to adjust the brackets. It's necessary. There's a piece of metal in there, there's a piece of Chinese steel, and it's not right. It's still not right, but it's better. There's about 6mm of clearance over this side, and a good 20mm of clearance on this side. The good thing is when it drops, it's going to drop to the clearance side if it's under any kind of, you know, load like things do when they bounce. So we should be okay there. I don't think it's going to get in the way, but oh man, there's more work here than simply buying something off the interweb. It's okay. It looks good. The wife thinks it looks pretty. And once I figure out what to do with this Scott oiler tube, probably there. Probably put a cable tie on that, just there. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. That's not incredibly impressive. Have a piece of wrought iron in there. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, the rest of the bike is silver, so there you go. There's a rear hugger on the back of a 2011 Honda VFR 800 sports touring bike, which quite frankly should have been there in the first place. So that'll keep that nice and clean and keep that spring clean in the future, which means I should clean that now, I suppose. Good luck. Maybe I've got the wrong bike.
Powerbronze.